I think anyone can agree that the Jurassic Park franchise is one of the most recognizable and respected franchises there is, especially the first film. Like, even if you've never seen the first film, there's no denying that the first film is one of the most well-known films of all time. You can literally, like, as soon as you say the word Jurassic, anyone could just think about the Jurassic Park franchise because it is such a well-known and respected franchise. Well, at least the first movie is. The first movie is a very well respected film that a lot of people really love. And then, of course, there's The Lost World, which wasn't as good, but it was still fine. And then Jurassic Park 3, which many consider to be the worst of the trilogy. But besides that, the Jurassic Park franchise as a whole is very respected. But Jurassic World, on the other hand, can't really say the same. Because after the first Jurassic World, the entire trilogy just kind of went into a downfall with Fallen Kingdom and Dominion, with many considering them to be awful films. And they are awful films. And now they're coming out with the fourth one, Jurassic World Rebirth. And honestly, I just don't think this shit should happen. Because the Jurassic World trilogy isn't a good trilogy. Like, besides from the first film, the other two films are abominable. Abominable atrocities that should not have ever been made. But of course they're going to make them because of money. For some reason, the Jurassic World trilogy is super successful, even though all of the films suck. Except for the first one. Like I said, the first one is decent. Like, it's actually good. It's fine. But the other two films suck. But yeah, for some reason, this trilogy is super successful, and I don't understand. And I wasn't lying about these films being successful. They are all super successful films. Every single one of them made more than $1 billion, which is really rare for a trilogy to do. It's made more money than most trilogies out there that are considered to be some of the greatest trilogies of all time. It's made more money than trilogies like the Planet of the Apes reboot and the Dark Knight trilogies. Hell, it's even made more money than the fucking Lord of the Rings trilogy. The trilogy that many consider as the greatest trilogy of all time, and some people don't even put it close. This trilogy has made more money than the trilogy that many consider as the best trilogy of all time, and many don't even consider it to be close. I personally have never seen these films because they are very long, but there is not in any world where the Jurassic World trilogy should have made any more money than any of these trilogies. There's no way it should have made more money than these trilogies. But it did somehow, and I really don't understand how they made so much fucking money on it. So of course that there's no denying that they're gonna make this fourth film because of money. I doubt it's gonna be any good. I don't know what the fuck it's gonna be about because the third film was such an atrocity that somehow managed to pull in $1 billion, which is something I don't understand. I don't understand how Fallen Kingdom and Dominion managed to pull in so much money despite the fact that they are awful films. Like, they are objectively bad films, but they somehow managed to pull in so much money, and I think it makes no sense. So it's obvious that Universal is making a fourth film because it's gonna make money. Like, it doesn't matter how fucking bad the film's gonna be. If they make another Jurassic World film, of course it's going to make money. But honestly, though, I'm kind of hoping that it does flop so that we can finally see the end of this Jurassic trilogy, or just the Jurassic World name in general, because oh my god, it has not been a good run since the 2015 film. It has not been a good run for the Jurassic World trilogy. Besides the film, the only really successful thing that this franchise, the Jurassic World franchise, has been in was in its video games, Jurassic World Evolution and Lego Jurassic World. But besides that, everything else after those has been bad, atrocious. And I just don't understand how they just keep milking it, because what else can you really do, honestly? Like, I don't understand what this film will be about. I don't know if it's going to be a prequel or if it's going to be like a sequel that takes place hundreds of years in the future, like how Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes did. But I don't know. I just don't think this film should even exist. And I just think it should just be the end for the Jurassic World trilogy in general, because like it doesn't need another film, but they're gonna make it because, you know, they're gonna make a lot of money off of it, so that's exactly why they're going to make it. But I just don't think it needs it at all. But they're gonna make it either way, so it doesn't fucking matter because they're gonna make money off of it. But I do hope it kind of flops though, because then I think it'll really be the end of this trilogy, and they won't just keep fucking milking it to the absolute death, to the point where there's no drops left. But yeah, I just want to talk about that real quick. I think it's stupid that they keep making so many of these films, but that's kind of what Universal does. They just keep making films of a trilogy and just milking them to death. And yeah, that's about it.